When you see everybody getting done, I no go lose faith. As I dey hustle every day, I know they look face. Cause I know say one day I go
My guy, my brother, my blood. E no get wetin fall from sky, we ground no fit carry. We have been through a lot, and we still stand strong. If you remember, together we overcame monsters, battled the darkness, and even survived loss. But we became unbreakable, unstoppable. So guy, shake off the bad vibe. Face the world with your full chest. Because this life, forget, you and me, now we go run out.
That is for Deen al-Islam, religion with Allah since time began. That is for dhikr, remembering Allah, and Ra is for the month of Ramadan. Oh, Ramadan. That is for zakah, to cure our greed, when we give our money to those in need. That is for salamun alaykum, peace be with you, wa alaykum assalam.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Indeed, all praise is due to Almighty Allah. May His peace and blessings continue to abide in Prophet Muhammad, his companions and followers, and all the companions and followers who are following his sunnah until the day of judgment. You are welcome to this telecast. We are discussing today philanthropy, the philosophy behind philanthropy in Islam. We all know that the act of giving for the benefit of others is highly encouraged in Islam. In fact, it is the third pillar of Islam, where the Prophet ﷺ was reported to have said, Buni al-Islam ala khams, shahadatu an la ilaha illallah, wa iqamus salat, wa ita'uz zakat, wa sawm Ramadan, wa hajjul bayt liman istata'a ilayhi sabila. The Prophet ﷺ said, Islam is based on five pillars, testifying to the oneness of Almighty Allah and the messenger of Prophet Muhammad, observing 5 daily prayers, paying the compulsory charity, fasting in the month of Ramadan, and embarking on pilgrimage to Mecca for those who miss the conditions. Now, philanthropy in Islam is of two folds. You have the obligatory and you have the voluntary. The obligatory is the zakat, which we are enjoined to pay once in a year when our wealth or our assets have reached a taxable minimum threshold, which is regarded as nisab, the minimum threshold which your wealth must reach before you pay. And now, this obligation is compulsory for those who miss the conditions. If you don't meet the conditions, you are not going to pay. You are not enjoined, you are not allowed to pay, but you are to pay the voluntary ones. And the voluntary ones are also of twofold, sadaqah and awqaf or waqf. You know, sadaqah is voluntary, the one you give at your own discretion, the one you give at your own time, the one you give from whatever you have. It could be your physical or intangible asset. It could also be from your exertion of effort for the benefit of others. Maybe you know how to read Quran and you teach someone how to read Quran, and you say, I'm not going to collect wage for this. I'm doing this fi sabilillah. It's also an act of giving. So, or waqf, which is a perpetual dedication of your asset to Allah. You now transfer the ownership of your wealth or your asset to Allah. And this will be managed by charitable organizations so that the property will be invested, and then the profit or the proceeds from that investment will be used for its maintenance and for charitable activities. That is waqf. Now, when you look at zakat, which is the obligatory philanthropy that we are enjoined to observe in Islam, it is something by which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala uses to redistribute resources and wealth in life. In any society where they pay the zakat, you discover that you will hardly notice the gap between the rich and the poor, because that is what is meant for it to actualize. Take, for instance, look at all the buildings in Lagos State or in Nigeria. If these buildings that are being used for commercial purposes are taxed, that is, they pay zakat, all landlords in this country, if they pay zakat, you can imagine the monumental amount that will be garnered from such endeavor, and how and what that could do in the lives of an average citizen. This is the essence of zakat.
My guy, my brother, my blood. E no get waiting fall from sky, we ground no fit carry. We have been through a lot, and we still stand strong. If you remember, together we overcame monsters, battled the darkness, and even survived loss. But we became unbreakable, unstoppable. So guy, shake off the bad vibe. Face the world with your full chest. Because this life, forget, you and me, now we go run out.
And zakat has its own recipients that it must be given, And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enjoins on us to do this on regular basis, so that you allow them to come and assess your wealth. And that is what Zakat and Sadaqah Foundation is doing. We have been doing this for up to two decades. And we have been sharing and distributing these resources to all the nooks and crannies of this country. And how do we do this? We ensure that we hold ourselves accountable to our donors, and we keep record of all our recipients, and we do this as our own contribution to the society, and we invite people to come and partner with us for us to assess their wealth, and we let them know how much is the Allah's right on their wealth. And when they pay this, we ensure that it goes to the laid down listed recipients as contained in Quran chapter 9 verse 60, which are the poor, the needy, the administrators, and those whose hearts have been reconciled to Islam, those who are in debt, those who are in bondage, for the wayfarers, as well as in the cause of Allah. These recipients are those that we strictly give our zakat. But when it comes to the voluntary philanthropy, which is Sadaqah and Awqaf, they also have their own recipients that we ensure it gets to them. We ensure that we interview those who are coming for zakat. After interviewing them, we do inspection of their claims. We make sure we inspect their claims, because the wealth, the money, the resources we collect from people is a trust from Allah. And we ensure that these people who are asking for it, they duly deserve to be given. Because Allah warns us in Quran chapter 4 verse 6, وَلَا تُؤْتُوا سُفَهَاءَ أَمْوَالَكُمْ الَّتِي جَعَلَ اللَّهُ لَكُمْ قِيَامًا. Do not give your wealth to the charlatans. the wealth that Allah has put you as a trustee over, make sure it doesn't get to those who don't deserve it, because you are going to render account to Allah on Yawm al-Qiyamah. Any wealth put in your custody, you must make sure you judiciously dispense with it. In Zakat and Sadaqah Foundation, we ensure that we hold ourselves, we operate at a very high standard to ensuring that people who patronize or who deal with us, they have value for what they are giving us. And annually, we ensure that we release our reports, which are prepared by, our accounts are always audited. All our activities fall within the control of CAC. We ensure that we hold ourselves very accountable for what we give to people, and so far so good. We don't only collect, we also ensure we do judicious distribution. And we have taken care of so many individuals, not only in this part of the country, across the country. We've reached more than going to 25 states of the Federation, sharing and distributing zakat. And that has gone a long way in redistributing income of our people, and also economic empowerment of those who are struggling to make ends meet in their endeavors. So we always invite people to come and partner with us. Invite us. Our telephone number is on your screen. Invite us. We will come, assess your wealth, and we'll give you value for money. Not only that, we ensure that we do it as you have instructed us. Once it doesn't go against the lay down injunctions of Allah in the Quran and the tradition of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in his Sunnah. So this is what we do in Zakat and Sadaqah Foundation. So we invite you to come and partner with us, to come and invite us, to come and have access to your wealth. We do the needful, and we ensure that your wealth gets to those who deserve to earn it. The telephone number is there. Always come to invite us. Inshallah, we shall oblige you. So till next time when we hope to come your way again, I remain yours in Islam, Tajuddin Yusuf, saying Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
That is for Deen al-Islam, religion with Allah since time began. That is for dhikr, remembering Allah, and Ra is for the month of Ramadan. Oh, Ramadan. That is for zakah, to cure our greed when we give our money to those in need. Sa is for salamun alaykum, peace be with you, wa alaykum assalam.